Okay, now before we get judgy, this is 100% inspired by Nando V Movies. Special word, inspired. He's an amazing YouTuber who deserves a lot more subs than he has. He does rewrites in movies, makes a small change, or in some cases he pitches entire sequels. He can nitpick a lot, not unlike his podcast, mostly nitpicking. Also, yes, this video I'm making here is filler till the Ronin film releases later this summer. Anyway, after watching his videos, I wanted to try my hand at one of these vids. This particular vid I'm making is in light of the Avengers Endgame re-release, that at this time has not beat Avatar, and is most likely not going to. It's being called a disappointment by fans, and in this video I'm going to try to break down how they could have fixed this re-release so it did get a bigger fanfare. I tried to do this by splitting it into 3 smaller sections that I think could have improved on the re-release. I do love the base movie, of course. First, let's talk about what was in the film and why that backfired. Spoiler warning, by the way, for the re-release. First, there is a small director's intro, and that's fine. It works as a short intro. But then, there's a beautiful Stan Lee tribute at the end of the film. Definitely the best of the additions, by far. And then after that, we have an unfinished Hulk scene. It's cool, but nothing life-changing or special. It's as memorable as most deleted scenes you can find in Amazon extras, etc. Personally, I'd leave that for the home release. Don't put that here. The last addition to the re-release is a small Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, which I find extremely lazy and a large disappointment, seeing as it comes out tonight, when filming this. So, I'd scrap that. Okay, now getting to the 3 things I changed. Each will have its own fun Nando alliteration title. He does a lot of this, like with movies, where he'll have alliteration in the title of his changes to make it more effective. So I tried that. First, managing the madly minuscule marketing. This is a pretty obvious one, but there was no sign of a re-release online, except for comic book websites that you can find here and there. And it didn't release in several countries. In the last 24 hours before the re-release even came out is when I personally started seeing some commercials on TV. The general public had no knowledge this was happening, let alone the die-hard fans. Many don't even see it as a re-release, since it hasn't even been too long since the original release of the film. So, as an easy fix, I'd market the film a lot more and have it come out later this year to allow Marvel fans a chance to have some kind of event in the later half of the year. Because after Spider-Man Far From Home, we really don't have that much. Second, finding the fantastical future. An easy way to draw fans in for a re-release is to hint to the future in an after-credit scene. A fun way for this to happen would be an already set-up scene that I practically thought they were going to do. Here's the idea. The credits cut to black. We hear the iconic Iron Man's armor being created. Tha-tang, thung, bong. But this time, instead of fading out, it fades in to a man making a mask. At first, it looks like it's just a different angle from the first Iron Man, only for it to slowly be revealed that it's Victor Von Doom, the enemy of Fantastic Four. Then, Spider-Man Far From Home could have a post-credit scene that sums up the Fantastic Four buying the Avengers Tower. Or something like that. Maybe even just revealing that there is a Fantastic Four. Another good credit scene would be a glimpse of Falcon as Captain America. Or hell, even a comment on how the mutants are rising after the snap released energy throughout the world. Of course, this could be done using a news anchor talking about everyone's strange mutations. Finally, my favorite change that really should have been in the film to begin with, delivering the Defenders. In some form, the Defenders and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. should have been referenced in this film. Daredevil is one of the best Marvel things, period. And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was the first medium to truly be canon outside the movies and one-shots. My dream scene would go something like this. This would take place during the War Machine Black Widow conversation. Black Widow would start. Any updates on Clint? Rhodey will reply, that devil guy from Hell's Kitchen just sent word that in one of his patrols he met this Ronin figure. What else did Matt say? He said the victims were killed with extremely good marksmanship, better than anyone on the street, especially after that agent got crippled. And then the scene would continue on as usual, and it would just be a small section of the film. Or even better, but far more expansive, later on in the film, during the final battle, Doctor Strange says, "Is that everyone?" Wong replies, "You wanted more?" We see Ant-Man grow and a few more portals open up. Quickly, and with small amounts of CGI, we see the Defenders walk out, led by Daredevil. Another portal shows a car drive through, inflamed, as Ghost Rider steps out. Finally, the last portal opens up as the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. run out. Coulson can be masked in a helicopter, so that way people don't know he's alive. Iron Man steps up and stands next to Rhodey. Iron Man asks, "Who are the new people?" "They don't seem familiar." Rhodey replies, "People Nat monitored, helped, kept safe when she was in charge during the past 5 years." Tony looks around and takes it all in. Quite a memorial. Bam! Big finale complete as usual, and since they have enough time to fully make a CGI fight, we can just believe they're off screen somewhere doing something. This pays off to all of the MCU and pays tribute to Nat. Her story of being saved and made a hero by Hawkeye would come full circle as she does the same thing for others. Okay, thanks for watching. Once again, check out Nando V Movies. He really has interesting videos. Also, please subscribe. I've never really hit a subscribe thing in my YouTube, but subscribe. Yeah. Get ready. The movie is coming out at the end of this summer. Notice this video took a lot of work. More than I would like to admit, because some apps and some scripts were deleted. Anyway, goodbye. Have a great day. And nothing is ever worth that.